Okie doke. Oh, whoops, I forgot to turn on. There we go. Alright, hello there everybody, and welcome back to another Wednesday, which means it's time for another Nozz stream Twitter, and this currently is here, hi. So, we just gotta get, so in the last episode we betrayed the Empire so we could make a new one. We're gonna build a Dyson sphere around Droman Cast and make the Ewoks pay for it. But nobody seemed to notice that we did a big betrayal. Nobody seemed to notice. So I guess it's time to go into work and figure out what's happening. Did my cartel coins come in yet? They did not. Damn. Did you see the mount they added back in the game onto the fucking cartel store?
Which one?
The Emperor's Command Share. You see it?
I see it.
Look at it, it's so fucking big!
That's hilarious.
Oh my god, it's so amazing.
So how much money does that equate to?
Fucking, I have no idea.
It's probably like $20, right?
Probably,
20 bucks,
something like
20
that.
bucks for a chair.
It's a really nice chair, though. Hang on, let's see how much would it be? How much would it be? Okay, boop, boop. How much is 3,000 coins? Fuck it, yeah, no, it's more than that. $20 only gets you 2,500 coins. You'd have to get the $40 coin bundle. That's fucking gross. Oh god, but that 2 lakh hordes armor set, that cost 2,340. That would cost you $20. Oh, that's so gross. Oh my god. Like it's just low enough that it's it's just low enough that you really can't justify paying fucking $40 for it, but because you'll have 2,000 something coins left over. But it's just high enough that $20 won't fucking cut it. Oh, that's so disgusting. Hey, Brutalite, how you doing, my dude?
All designed to milk you.
Oh, fucking. I mean, it's a really nice mount. I'll give him that much. Definitely something that I imagine. Oh god, it looks so cool though. Like you're just kind of like sitting with your legs crossed on it. I'd ride around in that. I'd say that's probably like the nicest mount I've seen in the game so far. Damn shame it costs so much though. Maybe it'll have a price drop in the future or something. I don't know. A lot of these things wind up having those. Oh, so gross. That's like something that you look at that and you're just like, oh man, how can anyone say this game is milking you, and then you just look at that, you're like, oh okay, that's how. Ugh. Like that would be perfect for my fucking warrior or my inquisitor. Like not so much for the agent or the bounty hunter, but for a dark side force user, no, that'd be a pimp chair, because you basically become a member of the Dark Council by the end. But, boo. Ah, Brutalite, see, that's your mistake. Reading fan fiction in the first place. Why would you do that to yourself? They have added a whole bunch of stuff. Did you see they added the Rackets of Mine Trap? Like, I wonder what that looks like to use. Because that's supposed to be like an item that causes hell on earth for whoever it's used on. But now you can just use it to regen your health. Store your brain in a fucking box. Whether or not there's an ancient evil locked inside, we don't know. It'll be fine, though. Hi, Chaos! Alright. Oh, wait, trainer? Nope, got nothing for me. Alright. Alright, let's see what Keeper says. Well, I kinda just wanna walk in and Keeper is just like, what the fuck did you do? Like, just... Oh! Here we go.
Come in. Lord Jadis told us you were returning.
What the fuck? Oh no, they killed my boss and replaced him. Oh no.
Something looks different. Don't tell me you made it more stark. Something of the sort. Since Eradication Day, Lord Jadis has been solidifying his control. In honor of our successes, he's made changes to our department. My predecessor was elevated to Minister of Intelligence. That makes...
Oh shit, no, he got promoted, not replaced. Okay then.
That's quite a promotion. Shall we celebrate? Lord Jadis can be generous, but he has an aggressive timetable. I'm mounting an operation against the Republic Strategic Information Service. Our concern is this man, Arden Koth. SIS for nearly a decade, responsible for 16 covert projects in the Mid-Rim. The best spy master our enemies have. The first thing you do as operations director is go after your Republic counterpart. Interesting. This plan has been in motion for some time. Arden Koth's division recently received...
I like there's so many options to shit talk as an Imperial agent.
No restrictions on their activities.
If only I was using it to kill Jedi.
Koth can win the war. We need to know what he has planned. I'll take a squadron of fighters to Coruscant and pick him up. See what the Senate thinks then. Clever. But the Minister approved a different approach. Imperial intelligence has leaked documents to the SIS suggesting that one of our trustworthy agents is traumatized.
He's promoted to being the Emperor's Petunia fertilizer.
They now believe a cipher is ready to turn.
Oh my god.
To make contact with the SIS and offer to be their spy inside the Empire.
Oh my god, dude, my act 2 is to become a fucking double agent for the Republic. That's so dumb.
I've been a pirate and a terrorist. I can be a traitor too. Your objective is to earn their confidence, uncover their plan, and eliminate Arden Koth himself. This is a long-term, deep-cover mission. I should warn you, this sort of work can be psychologically taxing. You will be isolated. Even most intelligence personnel won't know the truth. Cleo and Vector, are you asking me to abandon my squad? Your people don't have intelligence backgrounds, so the SIS won't suspect them, and you'll need their support.
And that hologram probably looked like Superman because he's wearing a cape. For some reason, this game really likes people to wear capes for some reason. I don't know why.
You'll know when the time comes to strike.
Oh no, I have to pretend to be a fucking... I have to pretend to be a fucking Republic turncoat. Oh, well, it means if we hang out, you gotta put a light-colored crystal in your lightsaber so no one suspects.
Alright, I have been given the option to go to Terrace.
For some reason, I have to go to Nar Shaddaa again, so hang on. I have to go there. Fucking... Why does this game keep sending me back to Nar Shaddaa? I've been there more times as the agent than I have...
Because that's your thing.
But it's Nar Shaddaa, though. You'd think that'd be like where a bounty hunter would hang out. That's where my bounty hunter has her house, actually. I should go there. I don't think I've actually decorated it. Should probably do that at some point. Use my ship's intercom. What the fu- Am I having a second set of fucking missions on Nar Shaddaa when it took us an hour and a half the first time? Fuck's sake, we already spent I've already spent like a total of fucking 5 hours on this shithole planet.
You want to spend 5 more?
No! End me! Use my ship's intercom. Okay, not my holocommunicator. I gotta talk to my crew. Okay.
Nar Shaddaa again. Casinos, death sticks, and head games with Watcher X. Think selling out to the Republic will be more fun?
We're doing this for the Empire. Don't forget where your allegiance is.
I won't. And I promise if it looks like you're flipping sides for real, I'll shoot you. It's what friends are for.
Man, Cleo is such a dear.
For what it's worth, Cypher, we have our own doubts about this mission. But whatever happens, our loyalty is to you.
Anything in particular you find troubling?
Thought and action are the same in the nest. There's no concept for pretending to betray.
Meeting with the SIS guy goes down on the promenade. You bring the charm, I'll bring the detonite.
Oh, I've gotta go to the fucking casino and meet my fucking guy I'm betraying to. What the fuck? Oh my god. Dude, flip to the stream for a second and check out this stupid shit. Like, I don't think they realized where these character models would be after the cutscene. Because they're standing on chairs like an asshole. Looks so like the guy on the left looks so confused. He's like, "What's happening, man? I don't know."
Wait, you don't do that in real life?
No, I don't stand on a chair looking very confused.
Oh.
That's not a thing people normally do.
It's not? Oh,
No.
okay then. I'll stop doing that.
Yeah, fucking sit on your chair. Don't stand on it. You'll break the cushioning.
List. Braga. Toll. Jedi Knight. Status unknown. Davis. Herod. Lieutenant Special Forces. Status unknown. Polaran. Darmus. Information broker. Status unknown. Confession. I have detected an anomaly in my subroutines. The target list I was programmed with years ago remains active in my memory core.
Hey, Dustin, what's up?
The only targets you need to worry about are the ones I assign you. Remove that list from your memory.
Alert. I am unable to comply, Master. I have made multiple attempts to purge the data without success. Conclusion. My failure to liquidate the programmed undesirables is causing a cascade failure of vital systems. Sabotage
These fucking HK units.
activate me in the event of enemy capture. It will eventually
These HK units are so fucking buggy. Jesus. How the fuck do you go from HK-47, a robot that lives for literally fucking 6,000 years, to this guy's like, man, I didn't kill guys who probably died of old age by now. If I don't kill their corpses, I'm gonna fucking shut down forever.
There must be some
God
way to end this
damn.
state and restore your full functionality.
perplexity. I have conducted an extensive search for the protocols to end this alliance. They do not exist within my memory core. Investigation. My original programmer is deceased. Request. While I search for a solution.
While I search for the solution, don't tell anyone. I need the rest of the crew to be scared of me. Okay, then. Okay, HK, that's a healthy way to look at it. Oh,
Okay, yeah, Terrace is where we're going to meet up.
yeah.
Looks like you have a few more class missions to wrap up.
Fuck! I went for like almost another hour after you went to bed. So I assumed that the class missions were done. And Imperials probably say for the Emperor quite a bit. If you wanna tag along, you can. I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna be running around Nar Shaddaa, I guess. Yeah, but Dustin, yeah, I don't think you've missed much, man. Not much has really happened yet. We just kind of went around, met up with our new boss, who was our former colleague, who is upset at us for putting the old boss back in charge, which then led to him raining meteors on people for giggles. But you know what? We're building a Dyson sphere around Imperial space, and we're gonna make the Ewoks pay for it. So, I mean, you know, sacrifices have to be made.
Open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
And pardon me if I'm a little bit low energy. Today's been... No, I mean, well, the Emperor's kind of like an absentee landlord. Really, like, you would only say for the Emperor if the Emperor himself is, like, actually in the picture. Like, later on, when the Emperor does actually start showing up in the story, you start hearing Imperials saying stuff like that. But it's still not all that often. Most Imperials are loyal to the Empire first and the Emperor second. Like, if the Emperor started doing something that would jeopardize the Empire, I get the feeling that most people would be like, nah, fuck that old cunt. Oh, jeez. Speaking of empires, Niscurdy, how familiar are you with 18th century art? Or, sorry, 19th century art?
Literally none.
So you've never heard of the painting Lady Japan Makes Her Debut? Because I've got a really dumb story about it.
I think the context will be lost on me.
Alright. Well, okay, well, it was made during it was made when the Meiji dynasty in Japan decided they didn't want to be backwards ass farmers anymore. Oh fuck, people did a flip here. And so they started adopting Western technologies and Western cultures, and underwent a violent friendship with America in that America threatened to fucking blockade their ports if they didn't accept American trade. And because the Japanese couldn't resist, of course, that's when the Emperor went like, okay, let's have a look at this Western stuff. Let's see how this turns out. It's a painting that was made by a British magazine when Japan started sending out ambassadors and trading ships and all that, and it shows basically, you know, like you've got like Lady Britannia, Lady Liberty, Lady Spain, Lady Russia, like all those female mascots of countries.
Yeah.
Lady Japan is the interpretation of what the Japanese version of that would look like, and Lady Japan, the painting shows Lady Japan stepping off a boat, hand in hand with Lady Liberty, and Lady Liberty is introducing her to Britannia, Spain, and Russia, and like it's all very friendly. It's like a ladies' tea party, and they're all dressed in like their cultural high class get-ups, and it's a really cool thing. Did you know that in America that painting is considered racist?
Oh.
Yeah, I learned that today, and it really frustrated me. I was like, oh yeah, and like my humanities professor, who thinks that objective facts are racist, by the way, her words, not mine, she showed the picture, and she's like, they don't know this. I'm like, oh yeah, that's Lady Japan Makes Her Debut, that's my favorite picture. Everyone looked at me as if I just said, hang the kikes. Like, yeah, everyone looked at me as if I just said something super racist. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I don't get it. In England, that's seen as like a sign of solidarity with the Japanese, welcoming them to the world of the Imperial, right? But over here, it's racism, even though America was the ones that brought Japan onto the world stage. What the fuck, America? Get your shit together. Oh.
And we can start fresh.
I like you. Too bad, really. Codename Hunter, Strategic Information Service. I hear you want to switch sides. No sob stories, no questions. You do us a favor, and then you meet your new employers.
Let's hear some more.
A new droid factory opened up recently, thanks to the Empire's latest partnership with Nemro the Hutt. Supposed to manufacture hunters, crawlers, Jedi killers. All the best. You're going to do something about it.
Give me a location and enough thermal detonators, and it's done.
Maybe. But then you're branded a traitor, and we're out a double agent. Hardly worth the trouble. Security's tight but automated. You can use cipher clearance to get inside, then step 1 is reconnaissance. I'll tell you the next step when I know what you're up against. Deal?
I'll go in and wait for your signal.
Excellent. I look forward to working with you.
Yeah, fucking yeah, microaggressions. I guess you're right, but it's like, it's literally a painting celebrating the arrival of Japan on the world stage from being a backwards ass feudal island nation. Like, yeah, the background behind it's a little bit sketchy, but at the time it was entirely made to welcome Japan. That's like if like I had like a Japanese house guest and like I went out of my way to make him comfortable, and like when he came I bowed and went konnichiwa, and he fucking shot me for being racist. When no, I actually know what the word konnichiwa means, and I know that bowing is hello. Like, what if Ainz cut Climb's head off? I would appreciate that very much. Because Climb is a waste of fucking space. Locate the Imperial Droid Factory. It's on Nar Shaddaa. Good.
Vehicle pads are currently...
So how many missions do I have to do? Fuck.
Fuck if I know.
Oh, Jesus. This has got to be the longest interlude. I think with the Sith Warrior, it was like you finish off whatever planet it was. You do 2 missions where you go back, you speak to Barriss. Barriss sends you to fucking Hutza to do like a mission. Then you get another mission to go back to Barriss, and then Barriss says, "Hey, go to Taris," and that's it. Inquisitor, I think you only have like 2 missions, right? Maybe 3. Right? You gotta go back to the Dark Temple and get a ghost or some shit.
That's right.
Yeah. So I've got to sneak in, blow up a droid factory, and then I have an unknown number of other missions to do, apparently. And I had to take a fucking air taxi to then walk to another air taxi because the routes don't connect. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? BioWare, how do you fuck this up so badly? Like, I'm really glad we're not playing Republic, because this would have been, like, our entire level 10 to 20 fucking journey. God, fuck Coruscant, dude. Like to get HK51, I had to level a character to level, like, 15. Because there's a HK part on Coruscant, and you can't go there as an Imperial. So I had to level 15, fly around Coruscant, and then I had to go get the HK part, and it just, it took forever, because none of the taxis met up with anything. It's awful. Have I considered filing a complaint or something? I did. I filed it with one with the Dean, and I filed one with the head of her department. Both of them replied, under Florida law, she has the right to put whatever the fuck she wants in her curriculum. Basically, that's code for, we agree with her bullshit because we drank the Kool-Aid. Thank you for becoming a verified trash mammal, Mamonuke. Ooh, thank you for that follow there. Welcome to the chillest stream of the week, where we talk bullshit.
Proceed with the recon.
Why is there fucking Triforces on the walls? How you doing, man? Fuck you, robot. That's good to hear, man. Am I in the right area now? Oh, it's gonna get frustrating. There it goes.
Lightsaber resistant. Keep looking around.
Fucking cortosis. I don't think oh wait, no, cortosis did exist in this time period. Whoops, I almost did a dumb. We are on Starforge, Mamanuke, and Brutalite. Ha 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 ha. That's a funny joke. You don't have to be objective if you're teaching liberal arts. Don't be silly. The class I'm having to take, and it's mandatory for some reason. It is Introduction to Humanities, which is basically history told by people that don't like history. Hey, it's basically it's history, but like it's history for people that think objective facts are bad. So it's like, they're just like, oh, I dislike this part of history, so I'm gonna paint it as awfully as I can. Fucking... This is the same professor that thinks realism, like the realist art movement, is the same as the communist art movement, when they couldn't be any further from the truth, when the communist art movement resembles realism, but only because realists... only because communists weren't allowed to put any subversive matter into their... we're not allowed to put any subversive stuff into their work. Ass kissing 101. Yes, exactly. They weren't allowed to put anything subversive into their work, which meant that everything they painted was boring and represented real life and real life alone, because real life can't be subversive, unless of course they painted the gulags, but they weren't allowed to do that. So what you get as a result is something that's kind of like realism, except with realism, you also get a more idealized version of real life, which communism is not allowed to do. Fucking... yeah. Fucking just delete. Like, you can just delete this. I'm gonna delete this entire class in my fucking brain once I'm done with it. I'm gonna be honest. It's not worth the fucking money I'm paying for it, but it has to be done because Florida demands that you do a certain number of liberal arts. No idea why. But then again, I think most people they expect to go to the class don't have a background in history like I do. So, for them, it's like, oh, this is the only... Like, they're gonna assume, oh, this is the only real historical teaching you're going to get, so we're gonna use it to basically abuse your brain and warp you towards our worldview. But if you know anything about history beforehand, it doesn't work. Which is why that class is a hell for me, and I'm pretty sure I've caught the teacher trying to convince people that I'm a fucking, like, school shooter. You know, like the way everyone gives me side eyes now, and the way the professor talks to me, it's very... She acts as if she's scared of me, which is passing around to the other students, and it's making them think that I'm someone to be feared. It's really dumb as well, because I've got crippling nerve pain. Like, if I was, I wouldn't get very far. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? So yeah. She knows enough to manipulate people, that's all. That would be viable in any other state but Florida, dude. I like having an education. And slander charges are very, very hard to prove. Or very, very hard to defend. Slander charges are very, very hard to push for, because they can just say, oh, well, under Florida law, we can make our curriculum say whatever we want. Because that's how Florida works. Florida is very lax on those rules. That's why we have a thing called the Gordon Rule, where even if you're going for a STEM degree, which is entirely math or science, you still are required to take a certain amount of liberal arts classes, which actually goes is actually more than your standard maths and sciences. You have to take more liberal arts than maths and sciences under Gordon rule, even if you're doing a STEM degree. Which means you're just wasting money. Which means you're just wasting money on shit you're literally never going to use. The Florida school system is fucked.
Electrical buildup has reached critical levels.
Sniper, factory doors are sealing. Thanks. There's a speeder pad close by. Move fast enough and you might even make it.
I mean, what doesn't help is also it's a state-run community college as well. So, like, if I complain, who am I going to complain to? The state? The state runs the school. So that's another issue. Florida is an awful place. For awful people.
Once you've landed, we'll meet you there. You should know we were able to evacuate the area. No casualties. Perfect score.
Like, you ever see that old, like, Looney Tunes cartoon where Bugs Bunny, like, grabs a fucking handsaw and he just saws off Florida and kicks it off into the ocean? Sometimes I wish I could do that. But then at the same time, I'd have to do the same thing for California, fucking... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'd do it for California, and I'd have to do it for, like, a bunch of other states as well. Like, there'd be way less than 50 states by the time I'd be done. And there'd be a lot of holes in the middle, too. I don't know. We live in a place that's really fucked geopolitically. Like, just us as a human race. I'm hoping it passes. I hope it's like the hippie movement, you know? It does a little bit of damage, but then it just scabs over. We just don't have to worry about it for like another generation and a half.
Our lovely Imperial heroine. You just destroyed your own government's billion credit initiative. How does treason make you feel?
Who are these people?
Never mind him. He likes to give new agents a hard time.
Let me introduce you to your team. This is codename Saber.
For your sniper training, we should swap stories.
Codename Chance. Who you talk to?
Slicing and mission control. Joining us was the right decision, sir.
And codename Wheel, our technology specialist.
So the fucking Republic guys I'm pretending to turn traitor towards. They have a guy named codename Blade. You want to guess what their weapon is?
A katana.
No, it's a sniper rifle. Why is her name Blade if she's using a sniper rifle? Like, why is it not like a vibroblade or something?
You don't know how proud I am to work with you.
Oh, God.
Feelings mutual. I can't imagine the strength it took to come over.
We could all stand to reflect on that.
Hey, it's a Jedi. I'll get to kill one soon. The first Jedi I've canonically killed.
See me in my office when you're done. The rest of you, finish up and get to work. There's a war going on.
Yeah, but that requires money, Brutalite. That requires money.
And like a ghost, he passes through. Probably should do what he says.
Come in. Can we have some privacy? 4 months ago, I started getting messages from a source in the Empire. Claims to be a cipher agent. Now a factory's in ruins, and here we are. I'm starting to think you might be real.
I came a long way to find you. If the Empire knew...
They won't. We'll take care of that. We've been asking around about you. All we got are sketchy details about Darth Jadis' new regime.
Dude, I hope he's a Sith. I hope he's a fucking Sith. I want him to be.
That what made you want to flip?
It isn't Jadis alone. It's the whole system that gave him power. He let the world burn. He won. Now the Dark Council's praising his glories.
That's the Sith way, isn't it?
This is a really interesting story, though. It's not as action-packed as the other stories, though, which is unfortunate.
On the deck, another card is in play. Codename.
Or her name is Saber. Woo.
Acknowledged. Tell her congratulations.
I'm prepping operations on the.
Hey, now I get to go to Terrace.
Join up with your forces there. I'll give you your first job. You're on my team now, Leggett. A double agent inside the Empire. Someone to help me win this war.
How exactly do you pick these code names?
You don't know Centron Sabak? We should play sometime. One more thing before you go, and I'm sorry to say this. Keyword, onomatophobia. Fesh protocol.
What the fuck?
Fesh protocol engaged. Shutting down.
What the fuck just happened?
Mind control. Brain damage. Inevitable.
This is everything we have.
Discuss this with no one. Half an hour. Wake up.
What the fuck just happened? He said words to me and I fucking fell over unconscious.
I'm awake. Awaiting orders.
Let's walk through some exercises. Sit down.
He's fucking brain controlling me now. Awesome. 10 out of 10.
Aim your rifle. Revert to phase 0. You can talk now.
You brainwashed me. I don't know how, but...
There's a switch in your head. I just flipped it. You won't be able to tell anyone about us or your programming. You also won't be able to hurt members of my team. It's all a precaution, in case your real loyalty is still to the Empire.
You can't be doing this. The technology shouldn't exist.
But it does, and I have it. Don't ask how.
Okay, this just became dumb.
I still need you on Terrace.
This just became really dumb.
With the lives we've saved, maybe we'll both find redemption.
Like, he fucking put a goddamn brain control chip in my head. What the fuck? Oh, God. Yep, that's a way to make a fucking player feel like they've got control of the fucking story, isn't it? Oh yeah, your character's brain controlled, so you can't make this decision if it comes up. Congrats, fucker, kill yourself. But I can go to Terrace now at least. So dumb. Alright, I'm heading to Terrace now, by the way.
Woohoo!
Hooray! That took 40 fucking minutes. What the hell? So that's 2 hours of in-between quests. Almost.
Yep.
Jesus. I feel like this agent storyline, I feel like it's a little bit praised too hard. Like, I mean, the premise is good, but fuck me, is the execution a little shaky. Oh, and by the way, Brutalite, also, the slander is not against me. The slander is them saying that I'm slandering them. That's what it is.
This is Keeper. We have 1 minute until Republic intercept. Report, Cypher 9. Did you make contact with the SIS?
The situation is under control.
Understood. Do not break cover until you are certain of Arden Code's intentions. You're our only chance of learning his plans. Keeper out.
I get the feeling they're not gonna let me kill this Jedi.
You'll never be able to tell her. Watch. Wait for your opportunity. It will come.
I just want to kill this fucking Jedi. I just want to kill this fucking Jedi, and they put a fucking mind control thing in my face. God damn it. So dumb. That's poor storytelling. That's such poor storytelling. It's like, why don't give the player a reason to maybe not want to give away the information? Instead, they're like, no, you can't, because fuck you, because we can't think far enough ahead to work around it.
The hive, and we are one. Apologies. It's the hour of revitalization, and as Dawn Herald, we still participate, in spirit, if not in person.
Do what you need to.
We appreciate that. Traditionally, the Dawn Herald, as Herald, we are more than a typical joiner.
You aren't entirely part of the hive mind.
The joining changed that. In any case, we still honor the Killick's gift, but sure.
Having a history makes a person vulnerable.
As you say, Agent.
Alright. So he's just gonna talk about his weird bugman shit. Travel to Taris. Boop. Holo Terminal.
Codename Leggett calling base command. Come in, base command.
Base command here. Patching secondary stream.
Codename Chance here. Ready for mission briefing.
You two met on Nar Shaddaa, so I'll skip the introductions. Welcome to Taris. 1,000 years of civilization reduced to toxic muck.
I'm glad we're getting the chance to work together.
At least I get to flirt with them all like some sort of fucking space whore.
A long time ago, Taris was a Republic world. A Sith Lord bombed it. Now we're trying to rebuild, and the Empire's unhappy.
Your people said shock troops. Devastator units.
It's a mess. The last thing we need is a rogue element, but that's what we've got. Along with Sith and Republic.
Question.
There's a corrupt
What?
Jedi down there.
Have you played
You're like a
Orwell?
stopper.
I have not. No, I own it. I haven't played it though.
Jedi was supposed to be
Really?
They're not perfect, but they're supposed
I
to
think
know
you'd
better.
find it very interesting.
I have wanted to play. I just haven't. Between the stream schedule and the LP schedule, there's just been nowhere to fucking slid it in, you know?
Missions end with someone dying.
It's just that with the frequency that politics comes up,
Yeah.
Last report said she'd
it's
come to
very,
Taris because the Force called her.
I believe Kai Sazin is building a power base. I need you to find out
it
how
goes
and
into a
why,
lot of like,
and bring me hard evidence.
what are we willing to give away for the safety of?
Hmm.
I'm disappointed
Yeah.
is all. But you're right.
I might like once I have like a free stream day, I might, because it looked like it was. It looked like it was kind of like a very Five Nights at Freddy's sit in a fucking chair game, you know?
You need to obtain access to the laboratory.
Like there's not like a ton of action. It's just kind of like looking at screens and shit.
There's a lot of story.
Yeah, so I imagine that'd probably be best as a stream game.
Chance may be young, but he has all the experience.
And there's some thoughtful decisions that you have to make.
Base command out.
Sir,
This is like Papers, Please, but with surveillance at a border crossing.
I'll be in touch soon.
The concept is you're an investigator.
Mm-hmm.
But your job is to collect information for the other guy who goes out and actually does things.
Oh, so you're not even really at fault. The guy's just like, hey, the Smith family, they're doing some things, and you just gotta spy on them, kind of thing.
Yeah, and then you can basically feed the guy who goes out certain information, and that can change the outcome of things.
Oh, so like if you tell them, oh yeah, these guys are plotting seditious acts, he goes out and he fucking shoots them in the face, kind of thing.
Well, if you tell him that they've got a gun, they've got a history of like doing weird shit, he's more likely to shoot them than if you said that they were unarmed.
Hmm. Brutal like Orc Fight Club, that I do not know when that's going to happen. I'm going to admit I can't do another one for like a decent amount of time because there's some story stuff that's happened that I don't want to spoil. Because it's I recorded like for like 5 hours at one point. I'm sorry, this guy, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
It's fine, I wasn't saying anything.
Yeah, alright. I thought you were in the middle of a sentence and I just started talking. But yeah, like even then, like, did you already accept the ARC quest from Rankin? On the orbital station?
What?
looks like you did. And even then, it's not like I even really want to talk about politics a lot. It's just on shit like this. It's like shit like during shit like this, I feel like the need to talk about my day, but like a lot of times this stream happens on days where I had to go to class with my professor that talks about nothing but her fucking deranged politics. So when I'm talking about my day, that bleeds into it. Ugh.
I'm all set. I'll tell Imperial Command.
Yeah, it's like... Cause I understand, like, not everyone wants to listen to fucking politics and shit, but... Ugh. I gotta get the frustration out somewhere.
Right.
Oh, there you go. Okay, so we both have the same quest. Okay. Hooray!
Do you want to do the world missions or just the personal missions?
Let's do... Okay, hang on. Where's... So it looks like both of us have our class quests in the general same area. I remember Taris being pretty small. So let's do the... Let's focus on the world quests and do our personal quests as we walk by them. Because then it's just like... Oh, well, let's just do it on the way, you know? God damn it, Brutal 8. I want to get my butt kicked by a Wero log. That sounds scary.
Your arrival was unexpected. The Supreme Commander of Imperial Forces on Taris has requested a word. Darth Gravis, they are here.
Your Imperial career is impeccable. And littered with bodies. Just the agent I need for Taris' annihilation.
What's happening here?
It's simple, really. The Republic's trying to rebuild Taris. We're here to demolish it. If you desire to stand by my side and serve the Empire, swat down...
I never understood this planet. It's like... It's like, why try and demolish it again when you could take it over?
The artillery's in pieces.
You know?
Then we'll discuss your role in the greater conflict.
Like, this planet is, like, the closest outer rim planet to the mid-rim, so wouldn't it be better to keep a hold of it? Prevent the Republic from gaining a foothold on your border while having a foothold on theirs? Seems very... very wasteful.
Or petty.
That too. Alright, so both of ours are in here, so... It's like... Doesn't make any damn sense. That's what it comes down to. Hey, you got jet boots too. Okay.
Attention on deck.
I'm tracking a Jedi, and I need immediate access to the research laboratory in this sector.
You're talking about the Godera laboratory?
Apologies, sir. I didn't realize we were to be honored by the hand of Jadis. Lieutenant Nida, liaison officer.
Cypher 9, you run a tight ship.
Credit goes to Darth Gravis, but I share his pride.
Contacting the laboratory for clearance, sir.
Your associate should be at the lab already. He took a security team about a...
Yes, I'm sure everything will be fine.
I can't pick up anything from the laboratory comm.
To base, Dr. Loken is safe, but the rat ghouls are everywhere. Orange level infestation.
Get it back! I can't. Our team must have been overrun.
Oh, fucking rat ghouls. God damn it.
No one does anything until I understand.
Not rat ghouls.
There's fucking... I've got to go deal with rat ghouls now. Apparently, like, the laboratory I've got to come to has fucking rat ghouls all over it.
Just pack your vaccine.
Oh, I fucking...
Because you'll die.
Yep. Is there a medical droid around here? 'Cause they sell it. Oh, man. Jesus. I mean, if not, I mean, my HK is set to tank, so I just hide in the fucking corner in my shield. No, don't touch me, you filthy animals. Oh, here it is. Alright. Why do I have this no guild controls this sector bullshit? Can I reload my fucking... Oh, shit. Alright. Rat ghoul vaccine. Okay. So, alright. Is that done? No guild controls the sector. There, go! Why is this? Why is this stuck here? There we go, Jesus. Onward!
So, take out the artillery?
Yes. So it looks like this place only has... Why is your mount faster than mine? Oh wait, you probably got a higher riding skill.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those assholes flying overhead. On their goddamn machines. I couldn't even fucking do anything. God damn it. How do we blow this up? Oh, like this. There you go, boom. Another gun this way. This is gonna get way easier once we hit the fucking expansion. Though it, well, because we'll be in the same phases. There's no class quests. Though I feel like we're gonna have like just these moments of one of us will win all of the conversation roles and get mad at the other ones. Feel like that might happen. But then again, the game is normally pretty fair about that. If you win like 2 in a row, it tries not to give you the 3rd.
You seem to get more points the longer you go without.
Yeah.
winning.
So like, I think it's like if you lose 2, it gives you a bonus, and if you win 2, it gives you a negative. There's the gun. Hey, congrats on the level. Not like you needed it.
Why am I leveling up? This area is low level.
No idea. I mean, I'm 10 levels. I'm 10 levels too high for it as well. So I'd say, oh wait, no, not 10, 5. But still, it's like, I have no idea. I imagine it's because the scaling is fucking with it. Alright, so my quest is down south a little bit.
Yeah, we're splitting up.
Yep, alright, so we'll meet back at the Toxic Lake. Hey, man, the rifle might as well be possessed, because sometimes HK's character model despawns, but his gun stays behind. I do not know what causes it. And it only happens on my Imperial Agent. I logged into 4 other characters that I have across this fucking account, and went to the same missions, where like the same non-agent specific missions, and I tried to replicate it. Never happened. Didn't happen with a single one, but it always seems to happen on the Imperial Agent. Just sometimes it's just like, oh no, fuck you. Alright, rat ghouls. Thank goodness I've got a fucking droid. Do you know the rat ghouls are the Sith's fault?
Oh, how did
yeah.
that happen?
So, there's an amulet called the Moon Amulet that was made by an ancient Moon Sith Lord. You know that those guys with the long necks and the weird fucking faces? Like, a Sith Lord who was one of those created an amulet, because basically he had a bunch of troopers, and he thought his troopers were pieces of shit. And he's like, you know what, I want to make better troopers. So he makes this amulet, and he's like, right, anyone I use this amulet on will turn into a really good soldier. Uses it for the first time. Turns out he's fucking shitty at Sith alchemy. Instead, it turns his soldiers into fucking creepy monsters that transmit the transformation via bite. So he throws it out of the airlock, and it lands on Taris. And thus starts the Taris rat ghoul problem, because the amulet gets found by someone who turns into the first rat ghoul. He bites the Undercity people, and then the disease just continues from there. It's really silly. It's just like, but it does give you this thought of, oh yeah, no, the Sith make mistakes a little bit sometimes.
You know, someone could be a massive asshole and just transport a bunch of rat gold to different worlds.
Dude, if I was a Sith Lord, that would be what I would do. Like, if I came across a planet and there's like, I don't want to conquer it, there's just people on there I want dead, I would just drop rat ghouls on the planet. And then once the problem was solved, I would, because you know there's a rat ghoul cure that exists. If you use the cure on someone who's fully turned into a rat ghoul, they die. So once like the entire population is turned into rat ghouls, I would just dispense the cure into the atmosphere and just kill all the rat ghouls. Problem solved.
Way to cleanse the planet.
Basically, yeah. Like drop the rat ghouls kill everyone. You got a planet full of rat ghouls. Drop the cure in a gas form into the atmosphere. Kill all the rat ghouls. Now you have a planet. You killed everyone, and you didn't even have to worry about it.
You can lower your weapon. There are no rat ghouls in here.
Like one of those fire and forget missiles.
Kind of, yeah. And the thing is, like, unless the rat ghouls start burning down buildings, which they normally don't do, if I considered moonlighting for the Chaos Gods, fuck. Like, unless rat ghouls start, like, other than, like, just damage done by people trying to fight the rat ghoul apocalypse, like, there's absolutely, like, no downside. Like, all the buildings are gonna be intact. Like, the only thing you would have to do in the Star Wars setting is you would have to make sure that no ships get off planet. Because the second a ship gets off planet, and there's an infected person inside, that's a problem. You can't let that happen. You gotta, like, put up a fucking, like, blockade that just keeps everything on the planet. Otherwise, you're fucked.
Cipher 9, Imperial Intelligence. You must be Dr. Loken.
Yes. Official designation, Fixer 15. How good to meet you. Watcher 4 assigned me here for a cleanup operation. I assume you're here for a similar reason?
My orders are to find a Jedi called Kai Caesar. I am told she's been here.
Isn't that interesting? Follow me. Mind the bodies. This laboratory...
Oh, dude, using a bioweapon that turns the enemy population into a weapon for your own use, I mean, that's just efficient.
Marked laser, but his relationship with the Republic is rocky. By the time we captured this sector, he was already gone. I came to catalog the contents of his lab, and I wasn't the first.
If you have any evidence, I need to see it.
Watch this.
Is that the last of the defenses? Stay on your guard and destroy the monitors. Then find the device.
So this Jedi I'm hunting is wearing hot pants. Hot pants and a bikini top, it looks like.
They're called an ultra-wave transmitter. I haven't a clue what it does. I suggest we pool resources. A fixer and a cipher, investigating a thieving Jedi for Imperial intelligence.
If we can't trust each other, who can we trust?
My thoughts exactly. This wasn't the only recent raid on a science facility. This planet attracts brilliance, and someone has been purloining databanks across the ruins. Based on the pattern, I suspect the Jedi's next target is an abandoned bio-research facility near a red-level Rakghoul colony. We can find it together.
Nothing happens without...
Cipher. I'm a technician. You should be able to locate the facility by triangulating its... Here's the triangulation device.
Alright. New friend. Alright, so... let's go back to... okay, so I'm gonna go back to the Toxic Lake Garrison. Are you done where you're at? Oh no, he's dead.
Have you actually been infected?
Nope.
Do you have to take the vaccine?
No, you take the vaccine beforehand. Vaccine is preventative. So, I walked into the building, I injected the vaccine, and then I just walked on through shooting Rakghouls. Easiest...
How long does it work for?
6 hours. It's kind of ridiculous how long it lasts, to be honest. Alright, I'm at Darth Gravis.
The Republic artillery is in pieces, Darth Gravis.
God, you just got your fucking monster standing in your shadow, like, looks like a stand.
Slowly rebuilding Taris. Left untreated, we'll be faced with a military staging point and...
God, he looks like he just fucking, like, draped a fucking iPhone's guts over his face.
I slaughtered every one
You
of them,
probably did.
then crushed their artillery.
Oh, this cunt!
Failed, my apprentice. The true destroyers of the artillery stand before you. Thanavesh, meet my latest recruits.
Hunt in my territory again, and you're dead.
Oh, She's really fun if you're a Sith, because you just be like, oh yeah, no, my Sith dick is bigger. Or you can flirt with her mercilessly and she'll shoot you down every time if you're a dude.
We're all friends of the Empire here.
Except for me, I'm a big traitor.
Save your anger, Thana. We must focus our power to bring down the Republic's military leader, Com Order. He commands a battalion set to drive us off Taris.
Yep. Yeah, I'm never getting anything higher than 25. It's weird.
We will win. But first, we must strip Order of his strength. Republic troops are in short supply this far from the base, so Order's been arming Cathar settlers.
How did you know that was how you cure the Rakghoul plague? Oh no!
Be neutralized.
The Cathar won't survive the day.
You'll mess the job up. I will lead the massacre.
No, Thana. Your failure with the artillery has earned you
Oof. Oof.
As you wish, Master.
She's very upset. You can tell.
Remove this Cathar threat. Then we'll be one step closer to Order's defeat.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a shame that this game came out when it did.
Yeah.
'Cause, the character expressions aren't great.
Yeah, I mean, they're also going for a really cartoony art style, which is... like, I understand why they did it, because it makes it easier to... It makes it cheaper, and the game already cost, like, a fucking... fuck-zillion dollars. But... yeah, there's definitely times where they probably could have used a little bit more detail on the faces. Where do I have to go? Oh, okay, we gotta go to this kill all the cat people. Alright. Let's go kill some furries. Like, could you imagine if this game was made... well, not now, because Disney owns Star Wars, but, like, could you imagine if it was made, like, by BioWare before EA? and it had like the proper BioWare treatment. I would love to see like a golden age BioWare MMO. Unfortunately, it seems like we missed our chance. Like KOTOR but an MMO. That would be what I want. Instead, we just kind of got watered down KOTOR that just happens to have multiplayer in it. Hey, just fly overhead, you jerk. Have I played Albion Online? What the fuck is Albion Online? What is Albion Online? Explain to me what the... Hang on. Why should I have Google. Albion Online. What is this? What is Albion Online? Albion Online is a sandbox MMORPG in an open medieval fantasy world. It is a fully player-driven economy. All equipment and items are player-crafted. You can freely combine armor pieces and weapons in our unique classless system. You are what you wear. Explore the world and tackle challenging PvE content. Engage other adventurers in small or large-scale PvP and conquer territories. Gather, craft, trade, conquer. Leave your mark on the world. Interesting. Does the game actually look decent, or is it an isometric piece of shit? Because I'm not playing RuneScape. Is there some actual... Everything I'm seeing, it looks like a fucking RuneScape mod.
RuneScape with a lick of paint.
Yeah, like isometric and shit.
Trying to gain current, the magic of the land found away. It was our. You forge.
Yeah, no, it's an isometric RuneScape. Yeah. See, if it was an actual third person, if it was actually like third person, like this kind of thing, I would care more. Because like that's a cool idea. Like, oh, you are what your class is based on your armor. But if you can't see your fucking armor because you're fucking a bajillion miles in the sky. What's the fucking points? You know? There's not one, is the answer to that. Oh man, I'm wearing this cloak of the defiler, blah 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 blah, and it just looks like a fucking 5 pixel wide splotch on your back. Like I never understood the enjoyment people get from isometric MMOs. Because the whole idea is supposed to be self-expression. How can you express yourself when you're 5 pixels tall? But then again, I never played RuneScape, so... Or, I never played RuneScape for more than 10 minutes. So I don't... I don't know. Maybe that's where the love for him comes from. Alright. Really? We can't fucking just call in? Jesus Christ. Alright, I'm gonna just fast travel back to Toxic Lake and get Gravis. Jesus. You can't look over your shoulder, you can still zoom in quite a bit. Is it free? Is it, because if it's free, then maybe I can forgive it. But like, I don't think an isometric isometric MMORPG is worth, you know, is worth paying for. You know, like that shit. Like even like a modern day isometric normal RPG, like that costs like. Well, like, what did Divinity 2 cost? Like 30 bucks? Something like that? And that was a full-length game? Oh, full-length.
The Cathar's fighting days are over.
Let their deaths be an example to those who would try to rebuild Taris.
They just poison this planet's fucking atmosphere. That's what I would do. Oh, you want to rebuild this planet? Alright, enjoy breathing fucking hydrogen cyanide, you fucks.
He's one of Order's guards. I had some fun with him.
parties that he finally talked. Pain twists the truth. He'd say anything to avoid your torment. Your weak stomach will get you nowhere on Terrace.
A cunt.
Come on, officer. Spill your story. And no whimpering this time.
Commander Orta. He's got walkers hidden near his base. They'll ambush anyone who attacks. That's all I know.
God, the fucking accents in this game. I keep forgetting that the Republic speak in just fucking... Listen to me, I am an American citizen. You cannot oppress me this way.
A lowly officer with second-hand information.
He's all we need, Master. I'll attack Order's base myself and rip those walkers apart.
You're only going to get yourself killed.
Don't underestimate my power.
Don't overestimate it either, Thana. If you hope to face
I mean, if it's free to play up to a certain point, I mean, that's better than nothing.
you'll find them by slaying his operatives for their coordinate codes. His men have gunned down many Imperials, so don't hold back. With the coordinates, our bomber squadrons will decimate the walkers.
I'll have to think about it.
If it makes any difference, you'll be taking on this mission alone. Thana, stay here.
Oh, man. Fucking bitch.
I've wasted enough time enslaved to you, Gravis. Enjoy your new pet.
Oh. If I was him, I would just reach out a hand and just...
My apprentice breaks her lead.
Just...
Thana's strength with the Force is magnificent. But she's only focused when...
Don't you sass me, young lady.
And I see she's abandoned her poor friend. We'll have to dispose of him.
Wait, please don't...
I mean, I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look at it, dude. Like, I can't make any promises. It doesn't look...
Put in a good word for you with Order.
It doesn't look like something I would super enjoy, but I'll take a look.
Let's hope all Republic forces on Taris are so pathetic. Kill the operatives. Then hand their coordinates over to Major Nozz, the head of Imperial Bomber Command.
Oh,
He will be
shit.
stationed at our post. I look forward to hearing of the destruction.
Nothing. Okay. God, today was fucking eternal for me. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, so where's this mission? Hey, it's in the next area? No, it's in the opposite side of the fucking map. What the hell? What the actual fuck? Why is it like this? So what do we do? I mean, our fucking personal quests look like they're right next to each other on the map.
Yeah.
And then
One
this, and then
is
this,
over there.
and this other one is all the way over the other side. So I don't know what would be the best thing to do here.
I have a question.
What's up?
You played Faster Than Light.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was alright. I've never been able to beat it, but I enjoyed it.
Oh.
What's up?
Right. Hold on.
Like every time I hit like the fucking third to last solar system or whatever the fuck you want to call it, I always just run into something that just fucking annihilates me, my asshole, you know? Yeah, I know the first. Yeah, I knew the first GTA was Sky Down. The first GTA was also an arcade game. It was a score attack game. I think the first Grand Theft Auto that actually had a story was GTA 2, but even that was mostly to serve the arcade part of it. The first GTA game to actually have a story that was the main focus was GTA 3. And even that still had a score system, but the score system was literally just so you could swing your dick around once you beat the story. So yeah, it's not even really a GTA game at that point, you know? Chinatown Wars though. Chinatown Wars on the 3DS was isometric, and that was fun. I liked Chinatown Wars, but that's mostly because it played like a twin stick shooter. When you were running around as on the fucking streets and shit. It was cool. But I generally, as a rule, I don't like what? Generally, I don't like isometric games. Generally. I've received a gift! Into the... Oh, shit. Thank you. That just pops up on the fucking stream window. Thank you, man. Control powerful mechs in the future to defeat an alien threat. Each attempt to save them represents a new, randomly generated challenge in this turn-based... Jesus, fuck. Alright, then. I'll have a look at that.
I don't mind stopping now if you just want to take a look at it.
I kinda do.
We'll just leave this here and come back to it on Sunday?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do that. Because this looks really interesting. And also I'm really tired. I need this game is not one that promotes mental gymnastics, does it?
It does, but it gives you all the time you need. It's turn-based.
No, I was talking about Star Wars.
Oh, this one you can turn off to.
Yeah, Star Wars you just turn your brain off and talk about bullshit. Alright, so, hey, for the Star Wars pod, thank you for coming out, everybody. It's kind of a mess, but Wednesdays are a mess anyway. So, see you guys on Sunday at 8 PM Eastern Standard Time. Probably will not have Porg, because he fucking, I don't know, in prison or something, I don't know. Just leave that to fester. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, I'll see you in the next video, but most importantly, I'll see you around.